So I have one question for you. Where are my boozy dessert lovers? Okay, because this one is for you. Today's recipe is a mile high eggnog pound cake. All right, and y'all, this this video is not sponsored, but this Pennsylvania Dutch is everything for real, and of course it's spiked. So it has rum, whiskey, and brandy. Now I like rum. I like whiskey. Nah, I don't even know if I've had brandy before, but all that combined in here, it is absolutely delicious. You have to try it with spiked rum. You can also try it, if you want a virgin pound cake, that's fine, no alcohol at all. Or if you have your favorite eggnog brands. Now I'm not an eggnog drinker, but child, in this pound cake is everything. So you know what? Let's go ahead and get into it. So I'll show you how we do it. All right, let's go. Alright, so we're starting off with our 4 sticks of room temperature butter. We're going to give that a mix. And of course, my pan was just wobbling since I didn't secure it. Sometimes you have those days. So we're slowly adding in our sugar into our butter, and we're going to give that a nice whip until it's light and fluffy. So maybe about 5 minutes, but we want to see it pulling away from the beater, sticking to the sides of the pan. We want to see it light and fluffy in a pale yellow color for us to know that it's nice and combined. All right, so we're going to add our eggs one at a time, y'all. And I did add vanilla extract into this batter. I don't know what happened to that clip, but all right. We added it in here, 4 teaspoons, and we added 10 eggs at room temperature one at a time. All right, so once you have your eggs all mixed in there, then we're going to go ahead and start with combining our flour and our eggnog. Our eggnog should be at room temperature, y'all. And this eggnog got a little alcohol in there. I told y'all this stuff is so good. All right, so in our flour, we already have our nutmeg, our baking powder, and our salt. I like to combine it into the flour, so it's just easy. You just scoop it and you're done. So of course, we're going to alternate. We're going to start with our flour, and we're going to end with our flour until everything gets nice and incorporated. You can always get the ingredients in the description box below. It's also pinned into the comments. Alright, so we're finishing our mixing by hand here, making sure we're getting all the sides and we're getting the bottom. You can use like a edge beater attachment. I don't like those. I just, I tried it. Maybe I'll try it again later. Anyway, we're going to spray the hell out that pan, right? And then we want to go in with our pastry brush and just make sure we get a nice even coat of the spray. And then we get our pan all nice and covered. Our oven is preheated to 325 degrees. We're going to bake this cake for an hour and 30 minutes, or it may take a little bit longer. This one took about an hour and 45 minutes, so time is relative. So make sure that you're starting to check about the hour and 15-minute mark, looking through your window. Take it out when you think it's close to being done and do the toothpick test, because again, I can't say this enough, time is relative. It's going to be different for everyone's taste in their oven, all right? So we're going to tap, tap, tap that on the counter. Make sure we get all the air bubbles out. And voila, y'all, here's our cake out of the oven. And always let my cakes cool for 20 minutes before removing them out of the pan. Make sure you pull your pan straight up so you're not, catching your pan anywhere or going too fast and anything prevent it from sticking to the pan. All right, to make our icing, we're just using powdered sugar. We blended that up, and then we added our eggnog. So something happened with my powdered sugar. It got a little bit air into it, and so it didn't come out right the first time. It had like those little spots. I had to take it off. Y'all, I don't know what's going on. I had to take it off, but that's okay, and redid my icing, and it came out good, because you can't have that on your cake, okay? I'm going to show y'all this slice, and then, of course, we're going to get into the taste test. Just a reminder, find the ingredients in the description box, and the full recipe is linked into the comments. Y'all, look how that came out. I was so happy. Y'all, let's get into the taste test. Y'all, I haven't had this cake since last year when I made it in a regular version, and I kept saying, well, I'm going to get back to it and make another one because it was so good. And yeah, I haven't gotten back to it until now, but let's go. As soon as they hit that palate, baby, I know that bottom is my favorite part. Let me taste a little bit up here. Woo! You know, something about that eggnog. I'm really tempted to use it in other pound cake recipes. I keep thinking about it because the flavor is like so distinct, and the nutmeg in there really brings out the flavor of the eggnog. It's just something about it. It's like so perfect for Christmas time, but like maybe if I made something else like a spice cake or a gingerbread cake or something, like put a little bit of that in there or in the icing or something, because it is just so amazing. Jesus. So run, don't walk to the description box and make sure you get the recipe. It's also pinned to the comments as well. Thank y'all so much for your support. Like, seriously, 15,000 subscribers. I know so many people visit my channel that aren't subscribed, and I definitely appreciate you all as well. I appreciate every support, every like, every comment, every anything. I always try to respond to all of them. I'll catch y'all next time. Bye.